Flag Day on the game. My actual birthday is the 15th, so next game will be my birthday game. Let's see if I can sweep these shitty White Sox. Herman, let's do this. Wish you were as good as you are in real life. Estrada is estirred. Estirred. I'm gonna have to drop Bird. He sucks. Gio. Gio. Gio coming, they wanna go home. Man, he's fucking tired. Fuck him. You can play tomorrow. I just called the man up.
It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Michael Kopech is on the mound for game 2. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side.
That ball
Foul.
foul.
First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away.
Still.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Goins fields it cleanly. And that's the first down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats, because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 67 degrees our game time temperature. And I believe they'll say he called the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Can't ever get a damn check.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Kopech is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on ball.
One ball.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Aaron Judge is the second out of the opening frame.
Ball 1, no strike.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Virtually a quality take.
The count now is 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. On to the home half now. Yankees 0, White Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Domingo Germán will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Germán, sneaky, quick fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. His best off-speed pitch, though, is the changeup, and it's an advanced changeup for such a young pitcher. Good mix of pitches. One of the things he does, he attacks the strike zone. When he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
Standing in, Louis Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over the last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Anderson has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Germán, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 1 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
That was
and inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He enters this one 2nd in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall.
Come on. Come on.
And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Geyer is going to have room out there as he puts. So here's Daniel Ponca now, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Ponca stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what?
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Ponca stands at second with no outs. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. A leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ball and 2 strikes now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
2-2 one more time. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nicky Delmonico. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nicky Delmonico goes down for the second out in the bottom half. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's inside. 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at. But he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move. He's got it. And they get out of the jam unscathed. White Sox will straight. So striding forward now, Gio Urshela, as we are all set to begin the third inning. In this one,
Urshela.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And that's in there for strike 1-1. Urshela, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Geyer is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
For 23 last 6. Shit. Happening good.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Third inning, no score to this point.
Good bullshit call.
And this
That's an even more bullshit call.
It's 0-2 now.
Jesus.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Goins. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this thing.
Now, fastball swung on and missed, and that is out. So striding in, Leury Garcia.
For the White Sox, the center fielder.
No balls and a strike to count.
Garcia.
On the ground to the left side. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Batter number 7.
Striding in, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in the bed next, the catcher Wellington Castillo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Oh, there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll head to the 4th. Still sliding into the box. Didi Gregorius. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams will be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Garcia is right there, 1 down.
Hit it hard, absolutely.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit hard back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging it back really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
The 0-2 delivery takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in now,
Luke Voigt.
looking to put the ball in play here. Went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Daniel Palka, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
A bouncer to the left side. Urshela right there. Throw on the first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
The third baseman,
There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is fastball that misses. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Nicky Delmonico would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
left fielder, number 30.
He's set and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good pace.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Labor Torres.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Torres leads off second with nobody out. Oh, he's got it in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off.
3-2, full count. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really?
Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. And that's in there, 2-1. 2-1 home now to Gardner. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Aaron Hicks is on deck. Hit hard to short. Anderson picks it up, and that's the second out. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Delmonico is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yanks leave one. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Torres picks it up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Settling in now, Ryan Goins. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That misses 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The lineup flips over and digging in. Leury Garcia 0 for 2 on his line thus far. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Line toward right center. Geyer moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Shortstop, Didi.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Whew.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B. See you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the.
Eyes on it, bud. Where'd it go? It's right behind you, Savage. Get it. You suck, Savage.
Zone count full now.
Come on.
The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hats off to the pitcher right there. He got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Smoke toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Standing in, Luke Voigt, 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
He's set. The 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Tim Anderson. He'll start.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate, you can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring forward the power bat of Daniel Palka. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line.
Foul.
And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. Full count, 3-2. Hit in the air out to center field.
Yep.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Ready now, Yonder Alonso. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that misses for ball 1.
Comfortable I am right now.
And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Line hard down the line and right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. All right. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Kelvin Herrera is on to pitch from the bullpen.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Damn it.
Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 pitch. fly ball out to right field. Geyer waits on it. One down.
Now batting, left field.
Stepping in, Brett Gardner. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. High and deep to right center. Garcia going back on it at the track. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A play at the plate. In now, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this. Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 0. Adam.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Well, he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Yoan Moncada sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Nicky Delmonico comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning. Randall Delgado then summoned from the bullpen.
For the White Sox, number 25, Randall Delgado.
First pitch on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. One and 2 now. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2 just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The first baseman, Luke Boyd.
Into the box, Luke Boyd. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here.
Damn it.
Now to the plate, Ryan Goins.
Leading off for the White Sox, the second baseman,
Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
68.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and he pops him up. Torres ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Pitch on the way. No ball and no strikes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the 1-0. In the air to right center. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in Nate Jones enters from the pen to start the 9th inning.
White Sox, number 65. Nate Jones.
He's set. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A ball and a strike.
21.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now it's
the second baseman, Labor.
Yeah, kind of shot. He got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled away.
Come on, see this. All right.
The 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
Runner goes for second, and he fouls this one off. Behind 0-2 now.
My God.
He's running again. Burnett missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Into the box now, Wellington Castillo. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Daniel Palco is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Chapman is second in American League All-Star voting among closers, so it looks good that he'll be a member of the AL squad.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Next for Chicago, Yohan Moncada. They'll be looking for something to get right into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Chapman ready, the 1-1. And this will be a called strike two. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.